Hey guys, it's Claire with Monstera Plant Resource Center, and today I'm so excited to talk to you about how to propagate a Monstera Albo. Now, these are the most beautiful plants in the world. I love them. They're one of my personal favorites, and they are so easy to propagate and clone. You can give them away as gifts. You can get your collection to be huge. You could clone the mother plant and have tons of baby plants. You could sell them on the internet. You know, they're quite expensive. So with a few simple steps and tips and tricks, I'm going to show you everything you need to know to clone your Monstera Albo, have lots of baby plants, grow them up into big plants, give them away, sell them, do whatever you want with them. Let's talk about exactly how to do it.
Let's start by understanding the basics. Propagating a Monstera Albo involves creating new plants from cuttings, which will allow you to share the beauty of this unique plant and expand your collection. But how exactly does it work? To begin preparing for propagation, you'll need to gather some essential tools and materials to ensure a successful propagation journey. Some of the tools we recommend include sharp houseplant scissors, a clean pot, and premium Monstera potting soil. The type of container you need will depend on whether you are doing the soil method, where you will place your cuttings in soil, or the water method, where you will place your cuttings in water. You need a glass vase if you are doing the water method, and a pot and some Monstera potting mix for the soil method. Using the proper tools is really important because it helps you avoid overhandling your plant. With these items in your arsenal, you'll be ready to propagate like a pro. In addition to the proper tools, you'll also want to make sure you have a space set aside which has good airflow, no direct sunlight, and a consistent temperature between 70 and 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Now that we have everything we need, it's time to take the cuttings from your Monstera Albo. In order to make a proper cutting, you need to find a healthy node to cut. A plant's node is the point on the stem where leaves and roots can grow out of. On a Monstera, the node is a noticeable, raised, and sometimes brown bump on the stem. Oftentimes, they are on the bottom 2/3 of the plant. Once you locate a node, you should use sharp, clean plant scissors to cut approximately 2 inches below the node. The entire cutting should be between 4 and 6 inches long. Let your cutting air dry for 10 to 20 minutes before proceeding to the next step. If you are using the water method, you will then add your cuttings to a glass vase and fill the vase with water that reaches 2 to 3 inches above the node. If possible, it's best to use a vase that is tall and broad and will allow for plenty of root growth. Put your vase in your designated spot within direct sunlight and change the water every few days. Now, if you choose the soil method, you should start by filling your clean pot with Monstera potting mix. This method can be better than the water method because the potting mix holds moisture without causing root rot and provides better air circulation for the plant roots. Once you have added the mix, create a hole in the middle that is about 2 to 4 inches deep and just large enough for your cuttings. Add the bottom part of your cuttings into the hole and then gently cover it with soil. Make sure to place it in indirect sunlight and keep the soil wet but not soggy while your cuttings are growing. In either method, using a rooting hormone like our houseplant propagation promoter can help stimulate and accelerate lots of healthy root growth. Now it's time to watch your Monstera grow. During this growth period, indirect light, moderate levels of humidity, and consistent room temperatures are extremely important. By carefully selecting healthy stems, making clean cuts at the nodes, and applying rooting hormone, you're giving your Monstera Albo cuttings the best chance to thrive. Using our Monstera propagation bundle will also help make cloning your plants easy. Once your cutting has grown at least 5 root tendrils that are several inches long, you can plant it. Pots should be clean and slightly larger than the roots and have drainage holes at the bottom. I recommend using Monstera plant soil or other well-draining soil that is specially designed to keep your Monstera plant happy and healthy. For water method propagation, you need to carefully move your cutting around in the vase to loosen and release roots from the sides of the vase. For soil method propagation, brush away the top layers of potting mix until the roots are visible. Then gently pull away the potting mix from around the roots. Place your mature cutting into the center of a pre-filled pot full of potting mix and surround it with soil until the roots are an inch or 2 below the rim. Then cover the bottom portion with topsoil and press down slightly. And now it's time to celebrate your success. Congratulations, you successfully propagated your very own Monstera Albo. Now it's time to sit back, watch it grow, and celebrate your green thumb. Thanks for joining us today on Houseplant Resource Center. We hope this guide has inspired you to try your hand at propagating your Monstera Albo. Stay tuned for more plant-related tips and tricks.